2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Mavericks taking on the Warriors. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is... Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the three. And for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Marjanovic, and there's Porzingis, and it's Finney-Smith in at the three. Here's Green, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one thing that's great about Draymond, you can run the offense through him. Last year, he averaged just as many assists as rebounds.
Right, Greg, and obviously he has to be surrounded by great shooters because that vision is there, and he can throw every type of pass. He's extremely unselfish, but guys have to deliver on the catch.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
And Curry, here we go. The second chance effort. Chris kicks to Curry. Doncic against Wiggins. Count it.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
On the wing, Hardaway. And it's Marjanovic on top of the key. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Off target from outside. Now the Warriors moving it up. Wiggins with the ball. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
And stolen by Wiggins. Now the Warriors moving it up. And Chris throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. That one, no good. Good D by Hardaway. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Boy, what you really like about Porzingis going end-to-end, he does it under control, right? This guy is 7 feet and masterful in space.
Wiggins finds Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Porzingis, and it's denied.
Man, how quick does he get off the floor? Chris rises high and sends it back.
Thompson passes to Chris. Golden State moving it around. And here is Curry. And he lays it straight in. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 6. Lobbed up there for Green. That one's not going to go. One-on-one fast break. Here's Porzingis, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, I think you can see the strength that Porzingis has been developing over the early part of his career. That progress is showing up on a nightly basis.
Outside for Curry. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And there's the contact on the jam. He gets the whistle, but not the bucket. So 2 shots coming up for him.
Oh, my goodness. This guy is incredibly explosive. Makes Chris a tough cover.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off target with his 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Pascal. They swipe it. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Cauley Stein. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Chris throws it down.
How exciting is this kid? One of the more athletic front court players you'll find in the NBA. Marquise Chris doing work.
Here's Cauley Stein. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the Mavericks making a change here. He hits the second from the line.
And what I like about Cauley Stein is just how hard he plays. Really both ends, a scrappy player.
Over to the wing. Here's Toscano. Passes it to Poole. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8. And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of...
You realize how easy it is to get looks from him.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Maxi Kleber is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Toscano misses.
Well, you got to think better of that next time. He had little to no chance of conversion.
And that one's good. Right.
Well, you can see in transition, it's DeLon Wright's speed that makes defenders nervous. This guy able to get in transition so quickly.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Cauley Stein. No good on the shot. The Warriors go the other way with it. Wiggins left side. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
Outside for Curry. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Thompson passes to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
Right outside. Back to Curry. Cauley Stein dishes to Curry. Now the pass to Kleber. Now here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 3. Steps back and shoots. And the 3 off target. Warriors leading by 8. Wiggins passes to Pascal. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Fast break, Dallas. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Kleba. He feeds it to Wright. Left side, Curry. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Out to Thompson from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Porzingis is coming in for Maxi Kleba. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Curry. Offensive rebound, Cauley Stein. Right outside. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be.
And stolen by Cauley Stein. Doncic finds Cauley Stein. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Kristaps Porzingis. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. And Thompson kicks to Curry. From deep. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cauley Stein. That shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Chris can't hit. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Cauley Stein. Finished off the break. Cauley Stein's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
On the wing, Thompson. For the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Warriors lead by 7.
That Thompson's so quick to pull the trigger. As soon as the ball hits his hands, he is ready to fire.
Here's Doncic. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got his first basket.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover guy.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball. Followed.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 5. Kenny. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Willie Cauley Stein.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge. Hammer it home! Hammer it home! baby.
That is authority right there.
It was. Here's Doncic. Good on the shot. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. Wright comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Curry subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Pascal, the pass to Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dallas. Curry looking around. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Brunson, good.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Pascal against Kleber. Curry kicks to Pascal. Back to Curry. He gets that one.
Well, you love to watch Stephen Curry work from all over the floor. That textbook release, whether it's from three or in this case, the mid-range.
You know, oftentimes we talk so much in terms of Steph's scoring ability, but I'll tell you what, he's one heck of a floor general as well.
Greg, he probably doesn't get enough credit for how he controls the pace, his ability to orchestrate the offense. He can create for himself, certainly, but don't sleep on his ability to create for his teammates.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Toscano's checked in. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
To the right side. Here's Looney. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, a spectacular athlete is Andrew Wiggins, and when he's got a chance to get in space and transition, forget about it.
Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Marjanovic has got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's good for 2. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
My goodness, how good is the balance of Seth Curry? Welcomes the challenge of converting through contact. That's pretty.
Pass to Toscano. Here's Looney, guarded by Marjanovic.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Curry passes it to Marjanovic. Again, the Mavericks score.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Inside, here's Pascal, and the layup falls. Pascal's got his first bucket in this one.
As great a scorer as he is, Steph Curry is a willing mover of the basketball. He doesn't get enough credit to me for playing the right way.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Doncic, and the shot goes down. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
And Curry, here we go. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Here's Pascal. Off target. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Warriors. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Warriors leading by 4. They've got Porzingis. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Marjanovic, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Here's Marjanovic. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. And the Warriors with possession here. To the middle. Doncic with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Curry makes it off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Well, this guy's not just an outside shooter. I mean, we most identify Steph Curry as the greatest shooter in the NBA right now, but gets inside there. That's pretty.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Curry. That time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. And Doncic, here we go. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball, and it's Thompson with the jam.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
Porzingis with the steal. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Count that one.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Justin Jackson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Barea subbed in for Luka Doncic.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Pass to Toscano. And here we go. Fast break. Barea's got it. And Curry has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 6. Thompson outside. A 3 ball. The shot, no good.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer. Embrace the spotlight, KP. Delivery in a big moment for Porzingis.
On the wing, Thompson. Off target from 3-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kleber, the pass to Porzingis. He dishes it to Curry. Clock at 6. It's good. And now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
You have to want to be ready in big moments, and Seth Curry delivers big time.
Curry finds Green. Here's Toscano. Down low, deflects the pass, out to Thompson. Over Curry. The good-looking shot from the wing. And the Warriors lead by 4.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run. One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
Barea kicks to Porzingis. Passes it to Barea. Here's Curry with the three. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Curry on the wing. The pass to Porzingis. Outside for Jackson. Barea with a wide open look. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just one.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Pass to Toscano. Outside Curry. Pass to Chris. The shot off that time, and it's Dallas the other way to take the lead. Yes, and the foul.
Shot's good.
That one on Thompson.
You can see how hard it is to shake Seth Curry's focus. Body him up all you want. If this guy's locked in, he's going to get a bucket.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for the Warriors.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing. Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Curry fires from way outside. Bullseye!
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
Right side Curry. Jackson in the corner. Back to Curry. For the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it. And let's...
Kevin, thank you. Houston now.
Well, that's a great story. David, thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at small forward. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. And it's Chris in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And now, here's Chris. That shot is off.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Harden, no good. Chris with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Thompson outside. Back to Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to...
Wow!
I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
Now, this is Westbrook just being an ultra competitor. He gets in there and the defense has nothing to do.
Curry finds Chris, and Chris throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos, started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
Green, the pass to Thompson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Never see Klay Thompson react too much. Very calm, very cool, and he's collecting points right now.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
Harden, no good. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Nice shot by Thompson.
And here's the good thing about Klay. He's not just a long-range bomber. He understands efficiency. Just look at the numbers.
It's tipped. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Houston making some changes. Jeff Green is checked in for Robert Covington. And Gordon subbed in for Danuel House.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pascal against Green. Lays it up off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Harden the pass to Tucker. Westbrook kicks to Green. Outside Gordon. Here's Harden on the wing. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Pass to Toscano. To the middle. Looney passes to Curry. 4 on the shot clock. Wiggins drives in, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Green dishes to Harden. Tucker. Warriors with the rebound. Now the Warriors moving it up. 13 feet away. Again, Golden State.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Jeff Green on the wing. Tucker finds Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Pascal inside, guarded by Tucker. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Goes back up. And the rejection by Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. So for the Rockets, Damari Carroll's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Ben McLemore comes in for James Harden. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That one misses. Out left to the wing. Here's McLemore. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator in his...
Oh, my wife, for sure. No.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Gordon out there with Damari Carroll. And it's Rivers. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's Green in at the 5. Home in the paint. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Poole. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rockets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And that one is good. Rivers has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Rockets. Curry passes to Smailagic. Green with the rebound. And it's Carroll with the ball for Houston. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Outside Gordon. No one near him. And the shot is long. The Warriors shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Toscano, defended by Gordon. Curry deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pascal's shot is off. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Rivers. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeff Green picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof.
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
That is.
Got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors. Nice shot by Thompson.
Is that the shot that gets Klay Thompson going? Most of them do.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively, but for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep a defense honest.
Here's Harden. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Thompson. Puts up a three. That one misses. And the Rockets take it the other way. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from three isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact.
Pass to Harden. Dishes it to Carroll. Back to Harden. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
From deep, Harden. Chris with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Back to Green. Inside, Poole, the pass to Chris. 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson. Rockets with the rebound. Covington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Wiggins outside. Thompson for the triple. And it's James Harden with the rebound. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Harden. 17 points in the game. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. It was all about Golden State as the game got going. Shaq, so many fans know. And that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. That one drops. He ties it up.
And after over a decade with the Thunder, last season, Russell Westbrook starting fresh with the Rockets, a superstar pairing with longtime friend James Harden.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets for the lead. That one, no good. Great D that time from Green. There's the pass to Curry. Wiggins outside. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And, Greg, there were some legitimate questions about Harden and Westbrook and how they would play together. Westbrook not the floor spacer they look to put around Harden.
And that preceded their moves at the trade deadline. I mean, committing to small ball. Westbrook, the lone non-shooter from distance, unlocked, though, to attack the paint.
Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Westbrook, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Wiggins against Covington. Now here's Harden. 22 points for him. From deep. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Thompson outside. Curry outside. James Harden with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The deep three from Thompson from beyond the arc and then some. Thompson's got 16.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Well, tonight it's confident play from Klay Thompson. Exceptional at staying assertive and looking for his opportunities to score.
Westbrook draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
So both teams making some changes here. The Rockets shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and you're better.
Oh!
Yeah. And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
To the inside, here's Looney. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And here's Harden for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry can't get it to go.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
It's picked off. Warriors trail by 3. There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd. Harden against Thompson. Outside for Curry. Just 3 to shoot. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
A consistency from the distance that Steph shoots at, I think, is one of the more astounding parts of his accuracy from the three-point line.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And it's Thompson with the jam.
How about the chemistry on that play and the recipient, Klay Thompson?
And Tucker kicks to Harden. To end the run. Warriors with the rebound. Toscano's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Looney, guarded by Harden.
Oh, what a jam! You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right? Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
And here's Harden for 3. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Warriors ahead. They're up by 4. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Houston, Green is out there with PJ Tucker. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Rivers in at the 2 spot.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer, no good. And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Rockets trail by 5. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Gordon.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Here's Toscano. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
First one falls for him.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And so Westbrook makes them both.
Well, a triple-double machine, and what we're trying to get out of Russell Westbrook as he moves on is understanding he can adjust his game to the teammates around him.
Pass to Chris. It's stolen by Green. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Houston moving it around. Westbrook drives in, and Westbrook throws it down.
But Westbrook just overwhelming the defense right there, like a semi-truck coming at you.
To the paint, Chris. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Robert Covington's checked in for Houston. Then McLemore comes in for Rivers. Outside for Curry. Sinks the triple.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Rockets trail by 6. Here's Westbrook. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in. Green passes to Chris. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Westbrook. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
But he's just fearless and unafraid to go up into the traffic of the defense. Westbrook takes it right to the bucket, and a well-deserved trip to the line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Wiggins kicks to Green. Curry passes to Toscano. Fires the 3. That shot off. And the Rockets take it the other way. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the call on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And Guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Go into the rack with energy and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
That's a tough finish. Even from that range, he has a hard time against that kind of defense inside. And he's been demanding the ball in these situations. Westbrook with a chance to put this team away.
The Warriors trail. Pass to Toscano. Got a piece of it. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Right side, Green. Thompson outside. Curry outside. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great scorer, and what a situation for Steph to get it done.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. The second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
Over in the corner, Green. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. Nails the tray.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that...
Oh!
Yes, sir. And this is the thing about Westbrook. He wants to take the responsibility when it matters most.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. The Rockets making a switch here. House is checked in. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Westbrook, here we go. Good!
Well, he scores in so many different ways, but most of them have to do with attack mode and aggressiveness.
Curry finds Chris. Back to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Curry. Passes it to Green. Launches it. Right between the eyes. A tremendous three to tie it up.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personal. Answers right back.
And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean,
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David, now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside at the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington. And it's House in at the 3. Westbrook drives it.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Down low. And Doncic gets it to go. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Out to the right wing. Doncic against Westbrook, and the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, showing you some power there, fellas. I mean, nice to see Doncic get up and drop it in with force that time.
The deep 3 from Harden. The Mavericks pull it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Prescott. Oh, that was terrific.
Man, my goodness. Boy, a creative finisher who throws it down with ease at 7-3. Put the ball in Porzingis' hands, and he'll occasionally wow you.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
For the Rockets, Jeff Green is checked in for Robert Covington, and McLemore subbed in for Daniel House.
Man, it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
And Harden with the stuff.
How about the concentration? I mean, Harden is used to finishing past intense defense. There he goes doing it again.
Westbrook against Doncic. That one good for 2. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Pass to Finney-Smith. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, he's known for his finesse game, guys, but Porzingis showing you there. He's got some power to his game, too.
Harden against Hardaway. Harden, no good. The Mavericks leading. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Green. In the corner, Harden. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Harden's got 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Powell. Out to Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by McLemore. Just 4 to shoot. Powell trying to free himself up. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Westbrook passes to Harden. The kick out to Westbrook. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Finney-Smith. It's stolen by McLemore. There's the lob to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Here's Porzingis. Yes, that goes in. He has 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. The 3 from Porzingis. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Houston in the lead. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. The 3 from Harden. Gets it off. James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to...
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Rockets, Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Damari Carroll. And it's House in at the 3.
Hey, he's so good at running to the right spot at the right time in transition. Seth Curry, somebody you've got to have an eye on in the open court.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Rivers against Brunson. Stolen by Brunson.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
And for Houston, they're shooting at 50% in a decent group. Covington dishes to Gordon. And Wright, here we go. And the dunk by Wright.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
And Covington really gets to the hoop in no time, thanks to tremendous speed. I mean, he's not easy to keep up with. He's really fast.
And there's the pass to Wright. Up again. The shot will not fall. So Houston will take it the other way. To the middle and stolen by Wright. Now the Mavericks moving it up. There's the lob to the hoop. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Rivers looking over the floor. Shoots over Brunson. Rivers can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Curry with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. It's Curry with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs. Rockets have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Yep, it counts. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think he's going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly head
into the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Here's Carroll. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, a rugged, experienced player. The shooting and defense Carroll provides is really what makes him so valuable.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Robert Covington. McLemore has come in for Danuel House. James Harden, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rivers.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Westbrook. The Rockets with another miss. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Once Porzingis gets some momentum, just get out of the way.
Tucker with the ball. Powell's there. McLemore, the pass to Tucker. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
The first one falls. Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. And both free throws good for Porzingis. And for Houston, their shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Porzingis against Green. Porzingis has the open look. Wide open shot is on the money. Porzingis has got 8 here in the quarter.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Dallas up 5. And now let's catch up with David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. There was no stopping Kristaps Porzingis in the first half. He had 4. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with J.J. Barea, and it's Jackson in at the 3 slot. Here's Westbrook. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Westbrook's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Houston. And the Houston Rockets last season going out and getting Robert Covington. Greg, why was that a good fit for this team?
You know, Kevin, his range shooting really unlocked Westbrook's ability to get to the lane. Also, Covington's contract creates some flexibility. One of the best values in the league as far as productivity.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Houston moving the ball around. Here's Tucker, and he banks in the layup.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 this quarter.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Here's Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And then for Dallas, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Porzingis. Marjanovic subbed in for Maxi Kleber. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Marjanovic. And they get it, and Marjanovic with the slam.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Harden inside the three-point line, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Harden's got the lead up to 4 now for Houston. Curry finds Marjanovic. Correa with it. Outside Curry. The shot comes out, and it's Houston the other way. Gordon inside. Guarded by Jackson. Outside Westbrook. Passes to Covington. Pass to Tucker. Here's the 3. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's Curry outside. That one doesn't drop. And it's Houston's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Westbrook, great positioning on the putback.
Well, you look at Westbrook's profile, and he has averaged double-digit rebounds in multiple years. Nothing new about that.
Correa looking for an opening. Covington with the steal. Here's Harden, and it's Harden slamming it down.
Boy, one of the things about Covington is that his length bothers the opposing players. I mean, he's somebody that takes defense seriously and looks to pilfer the ball whenever he can.
Marjanovic, and it goes down 2 points. Marjanovic has got 4 points this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Harden launches it from deep. The long-distance 3 is buried. And the Rockets lead by 9.
I've got a word for Harden. It's indefatigable. Say that real fast. Which basically means he's tireless. Even when he's carrying the whole offense, he's got great energy and stamina.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
13 feet away. It's rebounded by Houston. Covington's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a lot of contact on that one. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Houston making a switch. Carroll's checked in. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here is House. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here is Hardaway. And that one, good.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
12 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Rivers with it. It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Rockets lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Jamari Carroll is out there with Green, and it's Rivers, then it's Ben McLemore, and it's House in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Right side Hardaway. Over House. Clock at 4, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Skilled at scoring in a variety of ways. I mean, give Hardaway Jr. these looks, and he's happy to oblige.
Here's Rivers. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets. Robert Covington comes in for Damari Carroll. Mavericks trail by 6. Now Doncic. And the pass to Brunson. Sees the alley-oop. The shot by Powell, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Houston making some changes. Damari Carroll's checked in for Daniel House. James Harden comes in for Ben McLemore. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rivers. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Harden against Brunson. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Pass to Marjanovic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Hardaway with the steal.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Shot clock reset for Dallas. Here's Doncic. Marjanovic against Carroll. 6 to shoot. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Porzingis.
That's exactly why they turned to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
Gordon's checked in for DeMar Carroll. Then for the Mavericks, Mike Powell comes in for Marjanovic, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Harden, guarded closer, and he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments, loves stepping up at crucial times.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Chandler comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Green in for Robert Covington. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Porzingis with the steal. Here's Marjanovic, and Marjanovic with the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Westbrook with the steal, and that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
And that's going to be a travel.
And just a loss of concentration there, and they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
Harden, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Kept alive by Houston. Green lets it go with a 3. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Green. Westbrook's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets. And they double up Doncic. To the wing right side. And here's Porzingis for a 3. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Barea against Harden, and there's the defensive 3-second call. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
You know, it's become almost a foregone conclusion that Harden is going to lead the league in free throw attempts every year. He is a master at getting to the line.
And here is Marjanovic. Offline. So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Curry. Back to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
Yeah, can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on the swivel.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, oh, he can play for forever.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Wiggins.
He has a very well-rounded offensive game. There's just no shortage of ways Wiggins has to punish an opponent, inside, outside, or otherwise.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Thompson outside, floats it up for Wiggins, throws down the alley-oop slam.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Right wing, takes the 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And a deep 3 from Curry. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
And the shot goes in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Marquise Chris. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Porzingis can't hit.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here. Pass to Looney. Here's Toscano. Swiped it away. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. The Warriors shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Lob pass to Porzingis. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Tremendous feed from Looney. He's not thinking about himself. He's scanning the floor, looking to create for his teammates.
The Mavericks trailing. Finney-Smith passes to Kleber. Doncic left side. Porzingis inside. Passes it to Brunson. Offensive rebound. Porzingis on the foul. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Poole. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Doncic kicks to Kleba. Dallas moving the ball around. Left side, Porzingis. And Brunson has it in the corner. Another shot.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Porzingis. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Cauley Stein kicks to Doncic. Brunson with a clean look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Poole, the pass to Looney. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Porzingis. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Nine seconds left to play here in the first. Doncic with the steal. 1 second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing... And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work.
Can't tell how many shots I've taken.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. The NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Klay Thompson. Chris is out there with Eric Paschal. And it's Poole in at the point guard position. And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. And there's another turnover by the Warriors. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, that's a drop in the bucket for Mr. Curry. One of the softest three-point shots you'll ever see.
Right outside. Here's Cauley Stein. Rebounded by Smailagic. The Warriors trail. The drive by Green that ties it up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Wright. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in. Cauley Stein finds Curry. Here's Marjanovic. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Curry. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
The drive by Thompson. Smailagic.
Oh, that's a great pass by Thompson. You see the skill, the craft. He's adept at finding open guys.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Mavericks. Knocks it loose. Marjanovic against Curry. Off the run, and Marjanovic with the slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Has to call Stein. And here is Marjanovic. Stolen by Thompson. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. Curry's shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so invaluable to your offense to have somebody like Klay Thompson spacing the floor.
I've said it, and I'll keep saying it's the most underrated player in the league. Shooting 42% from beyond the arc for his career now. But what's amazing is in 8 full years, he's never shot below 40 from 3 in one single season. And he'll lock you down on D. Few players, if any, can claim that.
Looney's checked in for Golden State. Wiggins comes in for Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Toscano. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
See, a lot of people don't recognize Curry for his entire offensive game. I mean, passing is a big part of what he gives him.
To the wing on the left. A shot by Kleba. Wide open. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Wiggins. It's tipped. Here's Toscano. Now the pass to Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And the Warriors making a change here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks making a change here. Barea checked in. All free throws good from Doncic.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Over to the left wing. Here's Looney. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. On its way from Curry for 2. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the and that'll
and we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. Here's Curry, following the score by Dallas. And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Chris. And the layup is good. Chris has got 8 points.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut back down to 4 points with the basket from Doncic. Curry deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Thompson. Inside. Not going to go that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Chris throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Porzingis, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. 12 points for him. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
And that one drops for him.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Chris from 10 feet out. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. Here's Finney-Smith. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Eric Paschall, he's checked in for Golden State. Dallas also making some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Curry comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Barea subbed in for Hardaway.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. So it's the Mavericks now. The Warriors making the shot. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Mavericks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And the technical free throw is good. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. White, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the basket by Paschall.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Porzingis can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And last year, Paschall had to do more than probably was expected of him. But this year, a much different story.
Well, even in college, he played a more complementary role to the stars around him. Well, the Warriors have a lot of stars, and Paschall is really thriving in his role.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. The pass to Toscano. To the middle. Looney down low. Guarded by Marjanovic. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Assertive play by Looney secures the rebound. He goes back on the attack to finish the job.
Mavericks trail by 7. Curry on the wing. Fires it up. Wiggins with the rebound.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Curry kicks to Marjanovic. Fires the three, and Seth Curry hits from deep. Curry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Dallas. Poole the pass to Toscano. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, shots don't get any higher percentage than this. Looney is solid at getting good positioning and finishing.
To the left side wing. Pass to Marjanovic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Correa, no good. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And slam dunk by Pascal.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Warriors leading by 10. We've got Steph Curry. Eric Pascal out there with Chris. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Toscano in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. Chris in the post. Powell's there. Just 5 to shoot. Wiggins drives in. Misses from short range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Chris gets the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Dallas. A 12-point game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed. And the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Well, starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now here's Wiggins with some arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kleba finds Curry. Now here's Powell. Here's Brunson. Dallas again missing. Brunson against Curry. Here's Toscano. Outside for Curry. From deep three-point range, and another 3 for Golden State.
Confidence from that deep, come on, unmatchable. That's Steph Curry.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Passes it to Finney-Smith. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Mavericks making a switch here. Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Porzingis is coming in for Maxi Kleba. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Curry. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The shot by Curry, no good. Mavericks trail by 19. To the inside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Curry. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Hardaway kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Marjanovic. Over Green. And the jumper from down low is good.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Curry against Doncic. Thompson right side. He feeds it to Curry. Stolen away.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Steph Curry.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Curry finds Green. Clock at 6. The drive by Thompson. Here's Chris. And Chris throws it down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doncic against Curry. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Hardaway. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Houston, Texas. Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair, they're the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the small forward. Now, here's Green. Westbrook with the steal. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
More power of Westbrook shown there. Not many guys can finish through contact like that.
Curry, wide open, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, changes that whole narrative.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. Westbrook drives in. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible.
I know it's just 2, but man, that's a nice 2. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
Golden State moving it around. And Chris throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Harden, that's good.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Wiggins. Stolen by Tucker. Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closely. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got his second basket.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Throws it up high. Here's Poole. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Chris gets the bucket.
Yeah, some situational awareness there from Klay Thompson. He understands the offense. He understands where the cutters are, and he finds one.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally miss one.
Thompson finds Green. Wiggins surveying the floor. Thompson outside. From deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, this is why Klay Thompson is one of the best shooters in the league.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Passes to Chris. Here's Poole. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the 3. Here's Harden on the wing. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Good D by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Chris. And Chris throws it down.
Now, Marquise Chris is becoming one of those guys you got to see when he's jamming it down.
Harden outside. 1:32 left to play in the first. Pass to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. And stolen by Wiggins. Stolen by Westbrook. There's the pass to Harden. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. He's perfect from the line this time. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. It's stolen. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And last year, just a tough one for Looney. Just couldn't find a way to stay on the court.
Grabbing that jersey for just 20 games last year, and every time he seemed to recover from one nagging injury, another one would pop up, and Looney very frustrated with how last year went, and so were his teammates.
Here's Bowman. Shot clock at 6. Here's Looney. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
The feed to Wiggins. Over in the corner, Pascal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's McLemore. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Down low. Back to Wiggins. Over Gordon. The putback, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Jamari Carroll is out there with McLemore. Then it's Harden. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Green in at the center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Westbrook with the block.
There is no question that Russell is one of the top 10 athletes we have in the league. On full display there.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Harden's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. Thompson passes to Looney. Great tee that time from Green.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. To the paint. Here's Looney. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different.
Oh, goodness. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Thompson from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors.
I see him.
And Curry, here we go. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Steph with a great job there of just getting to the and one opportunity. The timing of his shot and knowing when the defense is coming at him to draw contact.
The free throw drops for Curry. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Harden with it. Working on Chris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. Rockets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber. And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism. And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, isn't it? Both teams trading punches. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency. Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Damari Carroll's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Robert Covington comes in for Green. Gordon's checked in for McLemore. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Chris pass to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Fires the three. No good on that one. And it's Houston the other way. Here's Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Curry outside. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Rivers. Harden against Curry. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 31.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the jam by Harden.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Curry gets the bucket.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Harden up top. He has 35. And they pick up 2. Harden's got 37.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Such a wide open look.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good.
And Harden finished 2nd in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
James Harden getting it done for the... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. James Harden was the man in the first. He ended up with 39 points and 1 steal. Thanks for joining us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at center.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
Rivers against Curry. Thompson outside. Curry kicks to Thompson. From outside, off the mark. Houston leading by 7. And it's the Rockets on the break. Gordon's running. Count the basket. Westbrook's got 10.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Curry against Rivers. Curry passes to Wiggins. Thompson from long range. The Rockets pull it in.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
That one goes. Count it.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing. Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Wasted no time on that one. 18 points for him.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Passes it to Westbrook. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Back to Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Rockets lead by 18.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Smailagic is checked in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Warriors have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
It's Westbrook with the drive. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Eric Paschal picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Houston making a switch here. Harden's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Curry's checked in for Looney. Drills it from outside. Harden's got 42 in the game.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Here's Tucker. In the corner, it's McLemore. The second chance effort. Harden up and in on the layup. Harden's got 44.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
And it's Harden slamming it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And the Warriors miss again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The Warriors' shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And it's Wiggins missing. And here's McLemore. It's stolen by Curry. Floats it up for Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Houston on top, running away with this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Harden and Gordon, the guard tandem. McLemore is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Tucker in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Curry has it in the corner. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
One thing that's quietly understated about Steph Curry is that competitive fire to keep pushing the envelope. Even though he's set these high marks and these high bars, he wants to see if he can eclipse some of the marks that he set in the early part of his career.
Daniel House has checked in for the Rockets. Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And on any given play, the beard can take your breath away. He's just got that flair for the spectacular.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Thompson in the corner. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry kicks to Thompson. No good with the triple. Rockets leading by 17. The deep three from Harden. The putback.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Thompson passes to Chris. Kicks it to Curry. For three. Rebounded by Covington.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Warriors trail by 19. Here's Curry with the three, and he's good on the three ball. Curry's got 23.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Pass to Covington. And some nice passing there by Houston. It's Harden with the drive, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. It's House outside. He can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way with it. Outside Curry. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Tucker's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Tipped away. And so they foul intentionally. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter.
That's just all effort from Klay Thompson. Getting up into his man. That's just tenacious D.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Harden, no good.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
House, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Harden. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. 17-point game. Curry on the wing. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Count it. Good.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Thompson inside the line. No good. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for David...
inches. Number 51, Boban Marjanovic. At power forward, at 7'0" inches, number 33, Willie Cauley-Stein.
And before we get going,
hey, Kevin.
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Then McLemore is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Chandler in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Mavericks, we've got Doncic. Marjanovic is out there with Cauley-Stein. And there's Porzingis. And it's Curry in a shooting guard. That one drops for him. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said.
Well, it might be an understatement to say that's power at the rim. Go ahead, Russell Westbrook.
Curry passes to Marjanovic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Chandler trying to free himself up. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. No good there. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And Curry, here we go. Bucket is good.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Harden against Curry. Harden, that's good.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Here's Marjanovic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Tyson Chandler. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Count that one. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
On its way from Curry for 2. That one off the back iron and out.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Cauley-Stein kicks to Curry. Buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Westbrook with the bucket.
You get the sense that Russell Westbrook relishes contact. He is so physically strong.
Porzingis passes to Marjanovic. Out to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. The shot by Curry, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 5. Harden, that's good.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
From past the arc. The offensive rebound. Chandler with the block. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Marjanovic. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Curry. Houston with a big group substitution here. Robert Covington's checked in for Chandler. Daniel House comes in for McLemore. Gordon's checked in for James Harden. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. A nice shot by Tucker.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Hardaway goes in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Porzingis, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. And they're on the break. Runs in the pass to Finney-Smith. Inside. Puts it up. It's good from in time.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Kira. And Wright pulls it down.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
43 seconds left here in the first quarter.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, that possession doesn't come together if it's not for Carroll's assist. He brings it home for him with the pretty dime.
Brunson kicks to Wright. Pass to Hardaway. Down low. Here's Kleba. And Covington sends it back.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
And the dunk by Covington.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Houston on top. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Curry is out there with J.J. Barea, and it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. And it's good, 2 points. Rivers has got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The second effort. Pass to House. Gordon against Barea. Second chance shot. Gordon the pass to Kira. Mavericks with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Kleba finds Barea. Curry on the wing. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got the lead back up to 5 now for Houston. The Mavericks shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well, but so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Cauley Stein, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a...
what a dunk!
Look out below! The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook, the rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Houston in the lead. The finish, and finished off by Westbrook.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watch us closely for those developing opportunities.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Porzingis finds Curry. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Harden's shot is off.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Out to Doncic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Marjanovic. Hardaway comes in for Porzingis. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the basket by Harden.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Chandler with the steal. 56 seconds left in the first half. Harden can't hit. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Cauley Stein. Westbrook with the block.
Oh, my goodness. Russell Westbrook twice on the pipe sends that shot back. My goodness.
For the Rockets, Damari Carroll's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Daniel House comes in for McLemore. And Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Left side, Westbrook. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. The pass to Hardaway. Carroll against Cauley Stein from about 16. And he overshot that one, missing. Rockets leading by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Now Curry. 10 points for him. Brunson kicks to Curry. Trains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for Dallas.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Houston on top. They lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we see.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's no...
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 12 points and that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
As a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So on the floor for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. E.J. Tucker is out there with Chandler, and it's McLemore in at the 3 side. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Doncic against Harden. Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That's his first foul. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Harden kicks to Westbrook. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Rockets leading by 5. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And the basket by Harden.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. Robert Covington's checked in for the Rockets. Rivers comes in for Russell Westbrook. Free throw drops for Harden. Gregor, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that's not true. Wow. I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Cauley-Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Porzingis is checked in for Hardaway. And it's Wright in for Jalen Brunson.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Houston leading by 7. And a deep three from Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleber grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell because in 2017, Kleber texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
Doncic passes to Kleber. It's stolen by McLemore. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And stolen by Wright. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Doncic with the steal. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Fast break, Dallas. And finished off by Wright.
But DeLon Wright's versatility allows him to make his way into any rotation. That is nicely done there. He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
And again, the turnover by the Mavericks.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Curry's checked in for Luka Doncic. 1:07 left to play in the third. On the wing, Chandler. Cuts off the pass. And Porzingis, here we go. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Kristaps Porzingis is so agile, mobile, and hostile. You give him a lane, and he'll take advantage.
Westbrook kicks to House. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 14 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead. Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
A different look for Dallas. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Marjanovic. And Barea subbed in for DeLon Wright. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now that's an example of the intelligence of Chandler, tricking the defense into an overreaction.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Here's Curry. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
It's House outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Left side, Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Curry looking it over. Fires for 3. With the putback. It's good on the putback. Kleber's got his first points of the game.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% from the line a season ago.
The first free throw is good.
Well, what you love about Russell Westbrook, yes, he can give you a triple-double every night. But what I love more is the passion and the fact that he gives it to you every single night he plays.
And so it's Houston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jalen Brunson out there with Curry. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Rockets leading by 9. Westbrook up top. Brunson covering. Chandler. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
It is so tough trying to keep Tyson Chandler from scoring. Even when you hit him, that upper body strength allows him to go right through it.
Marjanovic checked in for Jalen Brunson. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Yeah, easy call.
Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Finney Smith kicks to Marjanovic. Passes to Finney Smith. 5 to shoot. Pass to Curry. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Harden's checked in. From deep. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The shot by Cauley Stein, no good. Harden dishes to Chandler. Back to Harden. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Harden's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets. For Dallas, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Marjanovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lobbed up there for Chandler. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
But how excellent a finisher at the rim. Chandler's length and timing still hard to match up with defensively.
And Doncic, here we go. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Porzingis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And a switch here also for Houston. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Danuel House. And a deep three from Harden. The Mavericks pull it in. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds in this game. He lobs it up.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
To the inside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Curry's checked in for Hardaway. Mavericks trail by 11. Doncic kicks to Marjanovic. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about the high-flying antics of Russell Westbrook, the alley-oop? My goodness, that's pretty.
They get a hand on it. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Here's Marjanovic. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
The three from Harden. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Porzingis on the follow.
Well, tracking down rebounds with ease. Kristaps Porzingis, outstanding mobility.
Westbrook passes to Chandler. Harden outside. For the 3. Drops in the tray. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Rockets.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for James Harden.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just leave it at the rim and let the big man do the rest. KP with the nice finish.
And a deep 3 from Harden. Porzingis with the rebound. Doncic feeling it out. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Lobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
From deep. No good on that one. From deep three-point range, no good. So we see Houston taking the W here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.